Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Claire's Circle. Today, we're covering a story that feels like the plot of a dramatic series, but for our subscriber Chloe, it's her painful reality. This is a tale of trust, family legacy, and a shocking demand from her mother-in-law that pushed their marriage to the edge. Chloe wrote to me feeling trapped, unsure if she's overreacting. Let's unpack her situation together. Chloe and her husband, Ryan, have been married for 3 years and are expecting their first, long-awaited child. She describes their relationship as loving and strong. Ryan is wonderful, and Chloe believed they could overcome anything. Her relationship with his mother, Diana, had always been coolly polite. Diana comes from a wealthy family, always impeccably dressed, obsessed with ideas of family legacy and pure bloodlines. When Chloe and Ryan announced the pregnancy, Diana appeared mildly joyful, but soon made pointed comments about how Chloe's family is completely different, hinting at their more modest background. Chloe chose to ignore it. A few weeks ago, Diana invited Chloe to a lunch, just the two of them. Over dessert, she launched into a long monologue about the importance of their surname, of status passed through generations, and of adhering to strict formal traditions. Chloe listened, not quite understanding where this was going. Then Diana struck. She smiled that polished smile and said, "Dear, you understand. In our family, we have traditions. To officially and properly welcome a new family member, we observe certain formalities. So, of course, I've arranged a prenatal paternity test just to ensure all inheritance paperwork is flawless." Chloe described her reaction as stunned paralysis. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. She asked Diana if she understood how offensive it was. Diana waved it off. "Oh, darling, it has nothing to do with you. It's simply business. That's how things are done in our family." Chloe stood up, said the conversation was over, and left. She arrived home in tears, certain that Ryan would be furious when he heard how she'd been degraded. She told him everything, but instead of anger, his face showed deep discomfort. He paced and said, "Chloe, you know my mom. She has her quirks. She's fixated on these traditions. She didn't mean to insult you. It's just a weird family custom." "A weird custom?" Chloe asked. "She accused me of cheating, Ryan." "That's not what she meant," he tried to calm her. "Let's just do the test and keep the peace. It's just a blood test. Let's get it over with. Why start a war?" Chloe was horrified. She told him it wasn't about the test itself, it was that he wasn't protecting her honor. She firmly refused. The argument intensified, and at one point Ryan said something that was Chloe's point of no return. "If you're so strongly refusing, it raises a question. Are you hiding something?" According to Chloe, the betrayal was almost physically painful. She realized he wasn't just avoiding confrontation, he was willing to believe she might have deceived him. The breaking point came days later. Ryan was on speakerphone with his mother in the same room that Chloe was in. Diana said, "Ryan, I've scheduled a non-invasive prenatal paternity test for next Wednesday. What time works for you?" Ryan hesitated. Chloe quietly shook her head. He finally said, "Mom, maybe this isn't a good idea." Diana cut in sharply. "Ryan, don't be weak. This is about protecting our family legacy. Is Chloe in the room? Tell her. It's not a request." Ryan, completely defeated, muttered, "Well, discuss and call back." After hanging up, he turned to Chloe with an expression of resignation. "You see, she won't take no for an answer. It's easier to just do it and be done." At that moment, Chloe knew she could no longer stay in the house. She silently walked to the bedroom and began packing a bag. She told him the issue wasn't just his mother's offensive demand, it was him. his inability to be her husband and protector. She said, "This test calls into question my loyalty and your trust in me. If you don't see that, if you won't firmly tell your mother it will never happen, then I don't think I can remain in this marriage." She said she'd stay with her parents, for now, and that he needed to decide which family he belonged to, his mother's or the one they should have built together. Ryan was stunned. He begged her to stay, saying she was overreacting and blowing things out of proportion, but she left. And now she's asking all of us, am I the villain for leaving my husband and risking our marriage because he refused to stand up to his mother demanding a paternity test? Or was I right to defend my dignity, even if he thinks doing the test for peace is the easier path? This is an incredibly complex situation. On one side, a husband who loves his wife but is paralyzed by fear of his powerful mother. On the other, a woman for whom a just simple test symbolizes the deepest betrayal and disrespect. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Chloe needs support and perspectives now more than ever. Thank you for being here.